Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist. And today I want to come to the occult family and just be here for you. And I want to say this message, hopefully, it resonates for the person or persons that's going through it. And that's magic and saying a painful goodbye. And what I mean by that is that the further that you go in your studies, just like if you start lifting weights or you go on a diet, you start changing physically. Well, this can also happen spiritually. And when you really just say, I'm going to just get 10 toes in and really utilize my potential, I'm really going to stop just putting it off. What's going to end up happening is that there will be an occult DNA shift. And what this shift can and will do, it will affect if you were in love with somebody. And what I mean by that is that every relationship or marriage is going to have its challenges, but when you really start evolving and you start leaving them behind. I'm not even going to just pretend. You start leaving them behind. What's going to end up happening is that you're going to have to make a decision that may appear vacant on the surface, and that's learning to say goodbye. That's going to be hard because one thing that the spirits will always do, and I've said this in a past video, they will end the relationship, but one of the first things that certain spirits will do when they start transforming you from the inside going to reflect the outer. So what's going to end up happening is that you don't even want the sex no more. You don't even want the sex. And then the worst thing in the world is when both parties know a relationship is over with, and it's just who's going to possess the maturity to just say, you know what, it's nothing against you. We just not there. We're not there no more. And that's hard because it's hard anytime. Human beings are creatures of habit. Sometimes you will stay with a person just out of history. You will stay with them just out of history. Just because you have kids together. Just because y'all pay bills together. But one thing about the spirits and the gods and the goddesses, when you start working with them, I mean like really working with them. We're not talking about just reading books and burning a candle occasionally. We're talking about really working with them. They will leave so many signs. They will start communicating with you telepathically. And they will just, they'll be there. They'll let you learn the lesson. Sometimes they won't really intervene. It's just that you got to get to a point. Maya Angelou had this saying: when a person shows you who they are, believe them. That can be applied to yourself and themselves. Who's going to have the strength to say goodbye? It's not that you don't love your children. It's not that you don't even care about them. If y'all have history together so many years, of course you're not going to want something bad to happen to them. But when you get pulled in this direction, and take it from your magical mentor, take it from me, when you start getting pulled in that direction magically and you start transforming your occult DNA, and there is such a thing as that, and that was even written in the book by Rudolf Steiner, or the Anthroposophical Society. There is such things in occult DNA. And when you start changing, it's not that you don't want to have sex, you do. that's just not the person you want to have sex with any longer. So it's going to be hard to say goodbye. You never forget the times, good or bad. You just realize that on this journey, everyone plays their position, and you may have played yours, and they may have played theirs. So I know, and whoever this resonates with, it happens. Just like you have to say hello and peace and greatness and greetings to something, you almost, most assuredly will have to say goodbye. And goodbyes are never good to deal with. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. The Water Alchemist. Be water, my friend. Peace.